Okay, welcome everybody. Welcome to qualifying. And this will be season 3 of the Jewelers Cup. And we're at Adelaide, the old Grand Prix circuit. Bit of a historic track from 88. So, yeah, a little bit longer than what most people will know Adelaide as. But that's all right. It's nice. We're running these little SR3s. They're a nice little car. A little bit of fun. They get a bit loose and a bit wild on the ground. We've got 3 local drivers in this today. At the moment, we're watching Rob Smith, and Rob's doing very well with that. So hanging in there. So that's his car there, and we'll jump up, and that's Bill Templeton, another one of our local drivers, and Alan Beard. Which is, yeah, the white one there. So, nice, very neat, nice looking car. So we'll just watch these guys and go through their qualifying, and hopefully we can make all this happen and all run well. Okay, we've got back to that and we'll have a look and see how these times are going. We've got Bill Tempo, who's at the moment running at P1. So he's doing very, very well. So at P1, we'll chuck him on the map there. Then we got Rob Smith, who's running at P2. Just on half a second under him. And Alan, not sure. Oh, he's looking a bit worse for wear there. So he's running last at the moment, but that's all right. We'll see how things pick up. It's a long race yet, so bit of a spin there. So it should be all good. So we got about 7 minutes left to the of qualifying left. So we might just watch Bill. And, where's Rob from him? Oh yeah. So we might just watch Bill and see how all that goes. And, yeah, very nice. At the moment he's 0.6 of a second up on Rob. So that's only in qualifying. So we're looking at a 1:38, which is the quickest lap on there. On this track, even through practice, 1:39 I think was the quickest. So very nice, very nice. So Bill is doing a very nice job. All right, we'll leave you with it, and we'll get back to you towards the end of qualifying. Oh, very interesting. Just getting back there, just looking up there and just seen Rob Smith. Just did a 1:37.5, which is 0.4 quicker. So we got Rob Smith back on pole. So we got Rob on pole, Bill second pole, so he'll be right next to him. Few of the other guys there, and another local guy, Alan Beard, whose car's looking a little bit worse for wear, but he's about 9 seconds off the pace at the moment, so it's a little bit harsh. Hopefully he can get a bit of a run on there, so stay clean during the race. It's Alan's first time in these cars, and also first time on this track, so be very interesting. I think it's Bill's second time, and Rob's also first time, but Rob's been racing for a little bit longer. So we'll go back to Rob. Oh, and Rob's had a spin. Oh, just let's have a look and see if there's any damage there. It might be sorting him out. only small amount of damage, a little bit of panel damage on the front there. So yeah, nothing to worry about, which is nice, which is good for that. We've got about 3 minutes left of qualifying, and we'll get that sorted out. It's looking real good. Well, we've got a pretty good lap coming up here for Bill at the moment. So Bill's on this last little bend, coming on the start-finish line now. So this will make it a little bit closer, I think. We'll see how he goes. Oh, no, he come out of that last corner a little bit under, but he did beat his time. So, but not enough to beat Rob. So he's gone into the 37.8 as well. So yeah, the times are coming down. So it could be very, very interesting. Oh, Rob's had a big spin. Oh, there's a hit. So it's the second spin he's had. So we'll just have a quick look. No, it's all right. He's not much damage there. So he will carry on. So Alan's had a bit of a spin, so yeah, not looking very good. So Alan's improved his time, so he's only 7 seconds down. So from Rob Smith, which is fine. Check out Rob, Bill, I mean. So might have go for a ride along with Bill for his this last lap. See how we go. So Rob's just gone into the pits, so get a bit of damage. Going on there, and he's pulled in, set himself up a little bit. So, oh, very nice. So this will be the last lap for qualifying. So we got Rob running. He's only 0.3 of a second quicker on his fastest lap than anything else. This is Rob's out lap, so he won't get another lap in. So Rob won't improve on that. Bill, on the other hand, has got a chance. He could jump into P1 if he gets a good lap here. So it'll be very, very interesting. We might just stay with Bill, see how we go, and see how clean he keeps us, and we'll go from there. So very nice. Right, coming down, this is a bit of a tight because it's in between curbs. So unless you get them right, it makes it very, very hard. We're not looking how we're going here. So see how this time comes up. Coming down to the hairpin. He's down at the moment. He's down 300. So chances are he's not going to make that up. So we'll play it by ear there. So just watch him finish out this race. You just never know what might happen. I can't see him making up that sort of time though. He normally loses a bit of time coming through here. So, but we'll see. He didn't make anything better on his time, so that's all right. No worries at all. We'll go with that. Qualifying's basically over. These guys are just going to cruise around now, stay out of each other's way, and cruise along. And no worries at all. We'll be back with you shortly. Okay, back with these guys. That's the end of qualifying. We got Rob Smith. He's run out of 1:37.553, which is very, very quick. Then we got Bill coming in, the second one of our local drivers at 1:37.8. So only 300ths of a second outside of those guys. It's pretty quick. And then we got Alan Beard, who is running down there in 11th at the moment on a 1:45. That time will improve, but that'll be fine. No worries at all. All right, we'll be getting ready for the start. Hopefully it'll be all happening. So it's all good. So hopefully everybody's all good to go. So no worries. All right. So let's get this race on the thing. So you got Rob and Bill there, straight up. So nice start by everybody. We got the start. Let's just see how we go. Rob's streaked away a little bit, so he's got that little bit of a lead on the first corner. And I think that's Bill in second. So that's good. So we've got Rob and Bill. They both got away and got a little bit of a gap. So that's good. Let's just go back there. So we got Alan in the running there, stinging in tight, hanging on the back there. He's just going to wait for something to happen. With the compulsory pitch, you just never know. So some nice looking cars, some good driving. So we'll just plow along. We'll just keep an eye on these two. These two are pretty close behind each other. So we might just, while Rob's got a bit of clean air there, we might just jump in on board with Bill. There's a Bill Tempo, and he's chasing up Rob. So we'll be able to see how Rob goes and watch a few of these lines and how things are happening, and watch him behind. So I'll just leave you with Bill doing the next lap, and we'll see how we go. Hopefully Rob won't get away from him. Bill will work on him and come up. He's a bit quicker through there. So interesting. So, no worries, I'll leave you with it and I'll get back to you. Just as a quick one, third of the third driver, local driver we've got here, Alan Beard. He's pushed his way up into the 7th spot. So I'm not sure if there's been a bit of a tangle or something down there, but he's got himself up there. That's good. So yeah, he's slowly working his way up through the field. It's a long race, this one, so he's going to be a while. It'll be a while, so he can just take his time, just work his slowly way up. 7th at the moment. That's not bad at all. So hopefully he can hang in there, stay clean, and keep all that up. So if I get any more updates, I will get back to you, let you know. very good race coming on here. They're very even, very even. There's only 2 seconds between them. We might just duck back. Alan's jumped back up into 7th. He went down to 9th, so he's back down to 7th. So, there, back down to 10th again. Doesn't take much of a mistake here, and you end up down a couple of spots. So, but he's worked his way up, so we might just watch Alan and see how he goes. He's in 10th at the moment. So Lopez behind him. He's in 11th. So we'll see how he goes. I don't think there's any damage, even though he's rubbed the wall a little bit. So, yeah, very little damage. Only according to the spiel and the registers on there, it's only around about 6 points on the front bumper. So very little damage, shouldn't be affecting him at all. So car looks all right. So seems to be driving all right. So that'll be good. Hopefully he'll work his way back up. And he's doing some reasonably good times. The last time was a bit... I think he's just had another bounce off the wall. Can't be too good. Keeps doing that, he's going to eventually do some damage. Still looking all right though. So we'll see. Don't know how he's going. He's not. He's slowly losing ground on the leaders, but yeah, interesting. So we'll duck up there and have a look and see how Bill's going. And Bill's still pushing Smithy. So got Tempo and Smithy up there in front. We might just do a chase behind him so we can see what's happening and how he's going. Chasing up some ground there. So yeah, it's very close. A bit of a lock up there from Bill. So that doesn't help. He's normally pretty good on the old tyres as Bill, so using the whole track as he does. Pretty clean little driver, even though, and he saves on a lot of fuel, so be interesting to see how much fuel he needs towards the end of this race. Whether he can go a little bit shorter and maybe save himself a bit of fuel and do that. So at the moment it's out to 3.3 seconds, 3.2 seconds. So we'll see. But he's on his fastest lap here at the moment, is Bill. So it'll be very, very interesting to see if he goes into the 137s and gets his qualifying time back again. So it'll be very interesting. We'll see. They're both in clean air at the moment, which is always handy and always a good thing. So these two have kind of broken away. So and they're kind of, these two are a bit of a class of their own at the moment. But very, very interesting. So we might just, what did we duck down to 3-4 seconds? So Rob's slowly getting away from him, but that's fine. We'll might just check and see what's happened back here. On, so there's a bit of damage. So, a lot of damage now. So, all right, we'll get this sorted. And there's a bit of damage there. So I'll get back to you. All right, so yeah, after a bit of a bounce off the wall, we got Alan in the pits. So he'll be he's picked up tyres, he's picking up his fuel, so he's doing his compulsory pit stop now. So he's picking everything up. So hopefully he'll have a clean race to the end of this, and be able to make up of a bit of time, hopefully. So a lot of damage to getting fixed. So the 100 mile an hour tape's going to be might be borrowing some from a few of the other pit crews, I think. By the time we finish this, there was a fair bit of damage, but looking all right now. There he is. He's off and going. So yeah, that'll put him a little bit down, but we'll see how he we see where he comes out. So he'll be a lap down, but very interesting. No worries at all. All right, so that's everybody back on the track. So we'll jump back. What have we got? Probably no, not quite. So an Alan Beard, yeah, Alan Beard. So Alan Beard's in amongst it there. So we might just watch him for a bit, and hopefully he'll stay clean and be able to make up a little bit of ground in through there. All right, no worries. Oh, and he's had the spin, so which isn't good, but didn't bounce off a wall, which is a good thing because he's already hit that one, so he won't hit it again. So, all right, let's have a look. So we got Bill and Rob out there on their own, so we might just watch Rob for a bit and see how Rob goes, and might just watch him chuck a lap, and might be able to pick his lines, or we might be able to pick on him. Hopefully he won't have a spin because I've put the Naki on him. All right, no worries. All right, we'll leave you with it, and we'll get back to you shortly. Rob's just had a big spin, so Bill's taken over first spot. So yes, very interesting. So now Bill's in front, and it looks like only a small amount of damage, so he doesn't have to pit in. So he's going in for the pits anyway. So I've got to be pit crew, so I'm going to duck in and see if I can give a hand to organise this pits. Alright, so we've got Rob Smith, he's done his pit, So he should be pretty ripe to go to the end of the race now, I think. So that's all good. I'm not sure when Bill's going to pit. We might just have a look and see how Bill's going there. And Bill's kind of got a bit of clean air in front of him now. He doesn't have to worry about chasing down Rob. So he's doing what he can. So, he'll get himself. He's got himself a bit of a run there, so he'll be ducking in shortly. Probably in the next 4 laps. And, he'll be picking up some fuel, possibly tyres, and doing that. So in the meantime, we'll sit back here and we'll watch Rob do what Rob's got to do to get himself back into contention here, at least back on the podium. All right, no worries. We'll leave you with it for now, and we'll get back to you. Okay, so just heard on the radio, Bill Timbo is going to go into the pits. So that'll be interesting, so we'll see how he's going. Rob's right behind him, so 53 seconds, so hopefully Bill can get in and out before Rob crowds him. So it'll be interesting. So we'll see how that goes. So we'll keep an eye on that, and hopefully he'll get a good run on the pits. And we'll see how that goes. So it'll be very interesting. So not sure where Rob is. Oh, Rob's there. So it's kind of 51 seconds. So it's kind of nearly a minute. So be very, very interesting. So Bill will be pulling in there very, very shortly into the pits. And we'll stand by that, and then we'll kind of keep an eye on yeah, so Bill's into the pits now. So that's it. Bill's pitted. We'll see how that goes, and we'll see how long that takes him. All right. So as that time comes down to 30, 35, 36, so they're putting on fuel now. Then they'll quickly do the tyres. And what is it, 14 second stop. So tyres are going on now. So it's down to 21 seconds. So hopefully there won't be too many repairs. The carbs look pretty clean. Didn't look like it was anything major. We got Rob coming around there now. So yeah, he's coming around down to that hairpin now, which is the last corner before the start finish. Oh, and there he is. So he may get out. This will be very exciting. He may get out just in front of Rob. It'll be very, very interesting. They're off and racing, so oh yeah, this is going to be very, very close. He's just gone out, just ducked out just in front of him. So yeah, Bill's still in first, so he's got that pit stop, and it's come in really, really nice. So yeah, Bill's still in front. Tempo still in front, closely followed by Rob Smith, which is right up his butt. So no worries. We might just follow along with Rob and out of the cockpit view, so we can see what how much he's crowding Bill Tempo, and we'll go from there. So we've got a few of them there, all happening. Interesting. So we might watch that for a little bit, and I'll leave you with it, and we'll get back to you very shortly. Oh, nice little manoeuvre there. He's gone down the inside. So, oh, let's just have a bit of a looky see. Bit of trackside there. Oh, very, very close. We're going to be watching these two. We might switch back to Bill and cockpit. Oh, Bill's going to go down the inside of him. Oh, very, very close. Oh, this could be trackside, this. I have to. I can't take my eyes off it. Very exciting. These two have been racing together now for a while. They're actually teammates in most of the enduros and big races that we have. So yeah, they know the style that they drive. They know each other's lines on most of these tracks and how they like to do things. Bill's normally the second driver, but he's showing some real go here. So. He'll put the pressure on Rob. They won't mess around. They won't be friends until this race is over. So all's fair when you're on the track. So yeah, it'll be very, very interesting. So we'll just keep an eye on these two for a bit, and hopefully something else will happen. No worries at all, and we'll get back to you. just follow Rob Smith. He's got a bit of clear air, so he'll knock up some reasonably quick laps here. So we might just follow him, get a cockpit view of how he goes for the next couple of laps. And you can hopefully listen and hear how these things sound. They're pretty beefy little beast. Around about 270 or 280 horsepower, I think, these things. Off the top of my head, where are we? 252 horsepower. But they only weigh 620 kilos, so they're a pretty impressive little beast. And they're little straight four in them. Go like the clappers. Little turbocharged engine, so not bad for a little four-cylinder. For those have no idea about that sort of horsepower, you're kind of looking at V8 horsepower out of a four-cylinder. But the revs, you're probably pulling 9,500 revs on these things. At peaks, 10,000 would be redlining, I'd say. So, or 9.5s or something would be redlining. So, I'll be peaking these at around about 10 on the big long runs. So, be very, very interesting. So, all right, we'll let you just have a listen to these engines, and we'll sit back and chuck a couple of laps with Robbie Smith. Okay, with what we got? About 14 minutes left. So there's probably only about nine laps to go. So very, very interesting. So yeah, so Alan's back in the pits again. So we'll just have a quick look. There's a fair bit of damage there. So Alan's has well and truly got to know this track, most of the walls. So he's had a bit of a bad run on this track. He's finding it a little bit hard to get the last sector. So yeah, which is part of the old track. So most people have trouble with the second sector, which is different to the track that we normally run. But this one's obviously caught Alan out, and he's the third of our local drivers, and he's had a very, very hard day at the track today. So he's I think he knows most of these walls by personally or by name now. So yeah, we might even have to name a couple after him, just to make things interesting. Anyways, getting back on it, we'll get back, see how Bill's going up there. So was he 3.6 seconds now? There he is, Rob. There, so there you can see the difference. So we might just go cockpit so we can see how this is going. There's a bit of a tussle. So it's very, very interesting. Haven't had a yellow flag, which is surprising. I thought we might have had one. But mostly maybe something I need to look into a bit more. This platform, they are coming in with a safety car, which is very interesting. So be really looking forward to trying that. Next month we have our enduro. Undecided. We may be running rallycross, so which is getting some rallycross cars. So that'll be interesting. So we might be running a bit of a rallycross for an enduro the next one, which will be very interesting. So I'll be kind of looking at that. Haven't decided what track we're running yet. That will be decided probably early next month. So we've got August will be the enduro, so it might be towards the end of August, and then the one after that is our Bathurst one, where we run our 6-hour Bathurst against Racecraft, and this year we'll have, hopefully we will have Macca's in amongst there. Macca's will run 2 teams from his place, and we'll run the 3 teams from here, and they'll have the 11 also down in Perth, and maybe some also a couple of Eastern States cars. So it'll be interesting. It's slowly getting bigger. It's a really big race for us. First year was very, very close. But we lost that not by much. Probably 25 seconds or something, I think ended up being. So less than a minute in behind it. The next race we won. So that was very, very interesting. It was a good race, very, very close race. It was probably only about a car length in that, or less, or less than a second. So yeah, that was a good race. It went right down to the wire. So yeah, so we're looking forward to this one. This time we ran our 2 best drivers in last year's one. One was our best driver, the other one was a part-time driver who drops in every now and then. and chucks a few laps, he came out and showed us how quick he really is. So we won't be putting those two drivers together again. It's kind of part of the rules. That we've encountered, that we will mix and match it a bit to even things up. So we'll have one of them driving from here, and then obviously the other one will be driving with Macca's. No worries. All right, so we're watching Bill here. Staying pretty clean. He hasn't bounced off any walls since we've been watching, which is a really good thing. But as you can see there, 9,500 reps. They're coming up against some back markers. So this will be interesting. It might close things up a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't hinder anybody too much. So we might just jump up there and see how Rob goes. So Rob's got a bit of a spot on already. So hopefully these two can get around these guys without too much of a problem. And get that. What have we got left? 7 laps. So we've got about 4 laps to go. So anything's liable to happen. Well, Rob could end up in a bit of a tangle with one of these cars. So you're looking at that. It has slowed him down. Bill's running at a 1:37.7, and you got Rob. Last lap was a 1:39. So there's a couple of seconds he's made up there, even though he's 4 seconds down. So I think Rob's probably got the 2 cars on him now, 3 cars on him. So he's passing all that. So here comes. So Rob's going for the next one. So he's taken him on the hairpin there. So Rob's back into free air. So he might wind that up again. So we've got Bill is going through these back markers now. So we'll see how all that goes. We'll just watch Bill here for a second. Hopefully he's not going to get tangled up. Oh, he's gone down the inside. Oh, nicely done, I think. But we might just go trackside there. So he's gone down 2. He's gone 2 there. So he's slowly working his way through these back markers. He's got a couple more, another 3 to before he can get himself back behind Rob. So you've got those 3 cars there, but he's coming hard. So it's slowed him down a little bit now. So Rob's got the clear air. All right, we'll leave you with it. Just watch Bill Templeton work his way through this crowd, and we'll get back to you just before the end of the race. Okay, we're back again. Back on the last lap, so we'll just have a quick look, see how... Oh, there's Alan. Oh, looking very nasty. So I think he may be... he's... pretty sure he's dating a couple of those walls and maybe even possibly engaged with the amount of time that he's spent there. But that's all right, no worries. It's he'll probably finish his the race in the actual pits, so no worries. We'll go back and we'll watch Rob. See how Rob goes. He's coming up to the finish line now. So yeah, with only 18 seconds to go, it should run out of time. And this should be the last lap. So he's 15 seconds up on Bill. I don't know what happened to Bill, why he got so far behind. I think he got tangled up with a few of the thing which held him back. So that should be... oh, it's going to be one more lap. So very, very interesting. We'll see where Bill's just crossing over there now. So... yeah, so we'll watch the last lap with Rob, and then we'll go back and think so. Basically, as long as Rob doesn't do anything too silly, he should be his race, and pretty much by then, I don't think anybody can beat him in the Jewelers Cup, rounding up the points. So. He's at the moment he's running at 370 points. Bill's 110 points behind him at 260. And then the team that is our normally third seat, which is Alan, is driving in today and was a normal driver, but because of he was sick a couple of weeks, and so we've had fill-in drivers in there. They're running at 80 points, so way down there, even got a DNF. But that's fine. We're working on the rest of it, and hopefully next season we will have 3 permanent drivers there, and create a little bit more competition and getting it all happening. So that's it. That's the race done. Well done, Rob. Congratulations. Now we'll check out Bill. Bill's just coming around that hairpin now. So, and that'll be Bill done. No worries. Excellent. Well done, Bill. So, yeah, that excellent. So we'll just find out. And Alan will be the last one. He's got a bit of time to get there, so we'll just watch Alan cross over. He's coming down to the down to this hairpin now, so hopefully he'll get around this hairpin all right and get across that start finish line. So he's done very well. So, and that'll be that. So there's your placing. So congratulations to Rob Smith, Bill Tempo, and Alan Beard. Thank you very much for following us, and much appreciated. So hopefully we'll see you in the next fortnight for the on the Sunday, and we'll watch the last round of the cup. We don't know what car we're getting, but we do know the track, and the track for next week is Road America. So we'll come up with a car to go on that, give them something different to drive, and we'll go from there. Okay, thank you very much, everybody. Much appreciated, and we'll leave you with everything, and we'll see you next in the next fortnight.